Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial of mine. Today is a very dramatic look but perfect for the winter. So if you want to see how I created this look, then please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So first of all, we're going to prime our eyes using the Urban Decay primer and then go into Kylie Cosmetics bronze plate and use the shade Topaz just to set that primer in place, and then we're going to use the shade Goldstone after this just to add like some definition in our crease and also just warm it up a little bit. And then after this, dipping into the number 7 palette, I'm using this like grey toned colour, and this is going to add more depth to the crease area, and I'm just using a fluffy brush from Real Techniques. And then I'm just going to blend that shade out using the same fluffy brush with no extra product on. And then I'm going to go back into that shade with a more defined pencil brush and start darkening it up. And then to start the cut crease, I'm going to use the shade from Kylie Cosmetics called Hematite, and then I'm going to start using this little brush from Real Techniques as well, and then I'm going to start mapping out the cut crease that I want, and then I'm going to start blending it out using the grey tone and also the Goldstone shade from Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm just going to keep going backwards and forth between these shades just to add definition and make it a lot more deeper. So yeah, just blend away until your heart's content and until you're happy with it. Then I'm going to use the shade Bronzite. It's like a plummy browny shade, and this is just going to go directly above and directly on that crease line just to blend it out and deepen it up a little bit more. Then I'm going to use Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer to carve out my cut crease a little bit more and make it look a lot more neater. Once I've applied this, I'll blend it out with a Real Techniques dry sponge and then setting it in place with the shade Topaz again. Then I'm going to go back over that cut crease just to make it a little bit more darker and sharper. And then I'm going to create like a wing with the eyeshadow just to map out where I want it. And then I'm just going to keep blending that line out again so it doesn't look too sharp. Then I'm going to use like this very whitey goldy glitter shade from number 7 just to act as my glitter shade, and then my camera did die so I done a wing with the number 7 liquid liner. Then I'm just going to start like smoking out the outer corner to join the wing with the cut crease. I think this looked really nice and complemented the eyes a lot more better because it was very smoky and just looked really nice and wintry. Then I'm going to add like a more goldy shade in the centre of the lid just to brighten the centre of the lid up, and then remove the sellotape that created that nice sharp line. Then we're going to add the Provision mascara from Urban Decay, and then we're going to add these really nice wispy eyelashes on our eyes, and I think these really complemented the look. They wasn't too dramatic or anything, so I think they just went perfect with this look. Then for priming our face, I'm using the Complexion one from Urban Decay. It's really nice. It cancels out all the redness in my skin, so I am loving it. Then I'm dipping into my Pro Concealer palette from Freedom using the orange shade just to cancel out any blemishes. And then on top of that, I'll be using my NYX Green Concealer. And then I'll be blending these out with a Real Techniques sponge as well. Now for the foundation, I'm using my old trusty Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 3.25. I'm loving this for a full coverage makeup look, and it literally lasts all night, so it's perfect. I'm in the shade 3.25 and I'm just blending it with a damp beauty blender so there's no cakiness on my face. And then for concealer, I'm using the Naked concealer in the shade Light Neutral just to cancel out any dark circles and also add extra coverage on top of my blemishes. And then to highlight, using the Rimmel concealer again in the shade Ivory. I love using these two concealers together because they really work really good together, so yeah, I'm just loving them. And then I'm just going to contour as well using the Pro Conceal palette from Freedom, and I'm just going to use a flat concealer brush from number 7 just to apply this, and then blend it all out with a damp beauty blender again. I'm just going to use these brushes from Neverland just to contour my nose and forehead because I really think they're really good. They like give me that nice sharp nose contour that I'm always looking for. So yeah, I think they're just great, these brushes. And then I'm just going to set my under eye using the Revolution banana powder and mixing it with the Avon HD translucent powder, and then setting the rest of my face using the No. 7 press powder in the shade medium. Then getting rid of all that translucent powder underneath my eyes, I'm going to go in with my Luxie Alexa Face Contouring Kit using the shade Sunbeam, just to get rid of that powder but also to highlight underneath there a little bit more. And then dipping into the Revolution bronzer just to bronze up my face using a Sigma F40 large contour brush. And then to contour my face even more, I went back in with that same palette using like the cool toned brown just to carve out my cheekbones a little bit more. Then I'm going to start adding some black underneath my lower lash line just to define a little bit more and make it a lot more smoky underneath there. And then once I've done this, I'll be applying some mascara to the bottom of my lashes also. And then for blush, I went in with the one from Revolution, I Want Candy, in the shade Blushing, and this is really, really nice and subtle. I think it's just perfect. Then I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones a little bit more to clean up any mess I've made. And then for highlight, I used a eyeshadow out the No. 7 palette. I used like a white shade, and it's so pretty. It's like really, really beautiful and very, very in your face and just gives you that perfect highlight. I'm also highlighting my inner corner and brow bone with this shade. And then for lipstick, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Venom, and then I'll spray my face with the MUA Mattifying Fixing Mist. And this is the end result, guys. I really hope you enjoy this tutorial. Let me know what you want to see next in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like this tutorial and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye guys!